Hello, everyone. Cassandra Good reporting to you live from my home office here in Albany, Georgia. Just a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. Guys, we have so many festivities going on in a Good Life City, Albany, Georgia. We have Albany State University parade this morning, which was a blast. But what's even more of a blast yesterday, which some people hail as a bad day or whatever, I don't. It's still always a wonderful, wonderful day, Monday through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever, because I'm always having a wonderful time because I get the chance to work from home. And in adding that, I have several opportunities that allow me to be able to do that. And the one that I always share with you is Questra. And as we look into this on Friday, yesterday, we actually had a wonderful, wonderful turnout. And so I want to definitely let you see this, where yesterday we experienced a 5.2032% increase. Wonderful, wonderful. So again, congratulations on everyone that's a part of my team, that's in Agam, that's in Questra, and that's making strides, doing things phenomenally, building legacies for them and themselves and their families. I mean, guys, this is some awesome stuff that's actually happening here, okay? Nothing short of a miracle, because here is a system, here is a business platform that has been around since 2009. AGAM has been around since 2009. So I want to make sure that a lot of you all know, oh no, Questra hasn't been around since 2009. As I always say in my videos, there's a difference between Questra and AGAM. AGAM is actually a financial platform to which we're earning. Questra is actually the affiliate side that allows us to be able to earn commissions and all kinds of bonuses and levels while we share AGAM with many people around the globe. So I need you guys to understand that. So when you do your due diligence and you do your research and everything, look up AGAM and not Questra or Atlantic Global Asset Management, please. So just so that's clear, I got that out the way. I want to let you know I'm going back over here. As you can see, everything is growing so nicely. I mean, so nicely. I want to scroll down here, guys, so you can see how this is growing nicely. Now, if any of you all don't know, if you want to go ahead and put in or purchase your suitcases, it's best to do it before 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on a Saturday, or you can do it the wee hours of Sunday, but I wouldn't push it because of the time zone. Of course, they are ahead of us, but we want to make sure that you all make sure when you put in for whatever suitcase it is, whether it's a yellow, a green, a black, or whatever the case may be, a white, red, whatever, blue, we have all kinds of different suitcases, as you notice. And let me show you those different various suitcases that we have for enhancement within the GOM system. You want to make sure that they're put in so that the next following week you automatically are qualified for the interest that is earned from the management team. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're in there. You don't have to wait an additional week because you missed that deadline. Okay, so that's very, very important. Also, what's very important, guys, as you're looking at this, and as we come down here, somebody asked me, and I do apologize if I wasn't clear in explaining this, but somebody asked me, Cassandra, what does the X's mean? When you come in and you actually purchase a suitcase, since we've had such awesome. We have not had any time where a GOM has not delivered, okay, where they have not delivered on their promise of percentages that are conveyed to us on a weekly basis. Okay, they have been coming in like clockwork. Okay, now this X actually means that I do not hold insurance on these particular suitcases that I have purchased. The reason why I haven't is because Agam has not showed us any faultiness, or they haven't showed us any inability to be able to meet those percentages that we earn every Friday on a weekly basis. Okay, but if you wanted to have insurance on each one of the suitcases that you purchase, you can simply just click manage and you can go over there and you can put that back on. Now, let me let you know that excuse me, I do apologize for that, guys. I had to get a little bit of water. But what I want to let you know is when you do have the insurance on, the insurance can affect your particular commission receive and also your percentage that receive up to 10%. So I want to make sure that you guys know, because if some of you all are experiencing and then wondering why your percentage is not looking a certain, please definitely go back and make sure that when you look in there, that all of these that you have actually purchased, all of your suitcases that you've actually purchased, actually have X's beside them. That way you know that an extra 10%, up to 10%, is not being taken off of your profit potential on a weekly basis for when the management come up with your profits. Okay, so definitely know. And as you can see in each one of mine, I have an X. And that's, like I said, because with certainty, we have not had any faulty weeks where we did not receive the said percentage time length that they actually give us, between 4 to 6%. That's the expectation of AGAM. That's what they've known to being able to project, and that's what they've been giving us throughout this duration, especially my duration of my time that I've been in here, and my upline and my upline's upline. So that's a lot of lineage. So we're good to go on that. Now what I want to do is go over here, because you can see this is growing very, very nicely. So now I'm going to go over here to the Questra side so you can understand exactly how the sales to the structure actually set up. Yeah, me one moment here, guys. Now, as you can see, guys, we're over here to the Questra side, and which is our affiliate side, and I'm going to show you exactly how that's growing nicely as well. Okay, again, this is the commission side, and when you're actually sharing a GOM with other people, and then also this is the side where you also get to certain levels. Okay, and as you can see here, we're growing nicely here, and it's growing nicely and very steady. 57 have been registered. Now I think the other day this was like 52 or 53 or something, but again, it's growing steady. People are registering. Now active partners, I think this was right at 16 or 17. So now we have 3 or 4 people more that have actually activated. They're actually verifying their actual account, and then they'll probably go ahead and fund. So as you can see, 4 registered partners there. Now 1 has actually registered in and got confirmed. As you can also see here in the sales of the structure, moving along nicely, 32,670 euro. There's 17,310 euros left before I reach that level 4, which that would take me to the next level in Questra, part of our GOM group. Okay, now let me go ahead and scroll down here, guys, so you can see exactly what I mean when I talk about sales of the structure. I had a couple of people that said, what do you mean by sales structure? Now, what this is actually doing, let me tell you exactly how this is working. Each person actually has the invested amount that they have into Agam themselves. That's their individual investment. But what they're doing as far as their team, what their team is actually doing is displayed over here. That means the sales at the structure. Okay, that structure that's being created, the volume that's being created. This is what this particular team person's team is doing, and they're doing very, very well. Over here, you can see that this person has a personal input here as well, and what they have is the sales of the structure. Okay, and as we go down, you have another person here, what they actually put in and what their sales at the structure is. We have someone, and then you're going to have some people. You will have some people that are just coming in. They want to do their own thing. They're not really worried about whether or not they bring other people in. They're just building for themselves. Independently. Here's an individual that's building independently. All of this makes up for your personal sales of the structure if they are within your back office. So I just definitely wanted to make sure that you knew that and you understood that that's how it worked for your sales at the structure. And also, guys, let me tell you something. When you're building this, always make sure you know what direction you're headed in. What is it that you want to accomplish out of AGAM? What do you want to accomplish out of Questra? Now, you have some people that come in that they're going to be doing individual planning. They're not really in tune. They don't feel like they're recruiters. And I really don't like to use the word recruiting or recruiters, but I like to use the word share. I love to share opportunities that actually work, showing people things that actually are putting nice nest eggs aside for them, accumulating a very, very nice cushion for themselves in the very, very near future. And you have to remember, this is not going to be a very, very long off opportunity. It's not. This is not going to take forever and a day for you to reach your designated residual income that you want to do. Okay, so definitely check out what click in, click below. I do have some information that I can give you. We'll have an ebook that I would like for, which actually is not an ebook, but it's some information. We call it Questra for Dummies, for people to have facts, not something you're going all over the internet and trying to find. And these are facts from our upline. These are facts from people that are very, very connected. They're also people that have signed contractual agreements. They've gone to Madrid, Spain themselves. They've also been to Cape Verde themselves. They've seen documentation. They've seen documentation of licensing. All of these things that are pertinent to validate what we have here. And it's very, very important. I have access to that. Please, by all means, if you want that, definitely email me out to asksassandragood@gmail.com. That's ASK, my name, @gmail.com. And I want to make sure that I get that out to you. Also, guys, play with the calculator. See exactly what it is that will make things more beneficial for you. What do you need to actually do in order to build what you need to build? What is your income trajectory? What is it that you want from Questra? What do you actually want to build up from AGAM? What do you see yourself as far as AGAM? What are your goals? Okay, so now I want to go in here. As you can see, as people are coming in and they're earning, and this just letting you know that people are getting their interest on the Friday. When they get their interest, they turn right around. They're building their business. And so in building AGAM, you see how people turn right around. They use the interest that has been earned on their account of their enhancement of the suitcases that they have purchased. They're using that, so they go right around and make sure that they put back in a certain amount, or they choosing different suitcases. And as you can see that more and more will be developed. You have more and more people are deciding, you know what, I like this. I see the responses. I see that is actually working for me, and this is what I need. Now let me go back in here. I want to show you something. Let me go. Was it the account area? I think it was the account area. No, it was history. It was history. If you can't remember for whatever reason what you've actually done, or you're not sure what exactly was shared in the system, what your purchases were, when you actually purchased a suitcase or what have you, or when you actually forwarded some funds over to purchase a suitcase, or you're just not sure if something didn't come through for you, this is where you would go. In this area, it's under history. Okay, so you want to make sure everything that has been tabulated on this page, whatever you actually did on this page, is actually in your history. Whatever you have done, or whatever is reflecting on your dashboard, all of that is reflecting on your history. So any moves that you have done in order to whether or not you send some funds over to your AGAM account to go ahead and make more purchases for any of your suitcases, that is found in your history section. Also, I had some people that was wondering, how do I find out? I don't know, Cassandra, I haven't seen you as my sponsor. How will I be able to see that? Now, you'll be able to see that through, let me go back. I have to change something. There we go. Go back to here. Now, as you go down, and no, excuse me, it's not on here. It's actually here. Okay, on the dashboard. It's on the regular dashboard. All you have to do is go down midway. There it is, and I keep scrolling past here. You will see that person's ID, the person that actually brought you in. You will see their ID, you will see their name, and all of the information and their point of contact email. That's all. If they have some social links there, they would have it. If they have Skype, they would have it. This young lady, I'm very, very well connected with, so I know how to reach out and connect with her. And that's just in case you want to know, and because I get plenty of people that come from other teams who want to get a little help, and they don't know exactly who sponsored them in or who was the agent that actually shared Questra or shared Agam with them, so that you know that. Also, there's some document stuff under here. Now, I need people to understand when you look at this, as you grow. Now, for me, I'm letting you know because there's several on my team that are really, really accelerating, and they're really starting to really build their team, and they have definitely disclosed to me that what their true desire is with building their team. And so since their true desire is to build the team in such a special way and actually go to the top with Agam, I needed you to know exactly there's documentation back here. So you have to make sure that all of this stuff is taken care of, because you can't move to the next level without making sure that these documentations have been viewed, they have been electronically signified off of, or your signature has been on them, and you have actually submitted them. So you want to make sure you don't cause any stagnation with this at all. Now, guys, I do have a system that I actually use. And let me go over here and let me give you a little bit of a preview of that. Okay, the system that I actually use actually allows me to be able to have a sales funnel, along with I have devised some emails to go with it as well. And this is how my capture page looks. So I'm just letting you know exactly what this is all about. I have so many people that say, Sandra, I'm just sending a link, but it doesn't look the best. People get confused. They look a little daunted when they look at it. They're not exactly sure what's what. Now, the reason why I encourage you guys to actually have a system to share Agam is because when you go to Agam to sign up, it does look a little confusing, and a person does not know where to go from there. So what I would encourage any of you all that would like to join my team was to actually get a system. It doesn't really have to be mine. I prefer it to be mine. The only reason is because I have already the follow-up emails that I can actually give to you, the share code that I can give to you, and it'd be something you do not have to wrestle with and try to figure out what to say, how to say it, and how to move forward in order to keep engagement and alignment with those people that opt in to take Agam, a closer look at Agam. So I just wanted to let you know this is my actual capture page for our Agam system. Once a person opts in, I'm able to send out emails to them. I'm able to keep update information to them. I'm able to give them, if they have questions for me, if they want to directly communicate with me, I can do that back and forth. But a lot of times when you're giving out a link to go directly to Agam and sign up, it can be a little confusing. And within this sales system, the sales funnel, I actually have tutorial where my upline is actually showing people how to actually fill out the information correctly. If you watch that, you will understand how difficult sometimes it is to try to make sure that you put in the right characterization and the right text when it comes to filling out the Agam information. But with having that at ease and being able to share that with your team or other prospects, you'll know how important it is for them to be able to have a system like this, so it'll be easier for them to actually sign up, get set up, get verified, get funded, and watch the magic happen. Okay, so guys, I didn't want to keep you. I wanted to tell you thank you so much for tuning in, keeping up to date with me on my Agam process, and also Questra, and how it is allowing me to be on the wonderful path of ending 2017 in a bang, in a wonderful, wonderful way. So definitely realize that this will allow you to be able to experience your breakthrough, okay? Because that's what this is all about. I'm helping you by being on a quest with Questra. I'm trying to help all of you all to be able to go into fruition and bring 2018 into a wonderful atmosphere for yourself. Guys, thank you so much for listening in. This is Cassandra Good. I'll speak to you soon, and bye for now.